Well, some beautiful surf, lovely white water and big swell, because I never checked specialised forecast, which was to see what the height of the waves were. But we're here today. I'm here today because today is a day in between many bad days. So this is the day that's good for fishing. I am going to whack it out with these waves, but I think I'll be casting in short, which is a shame really, because come with the multipliers and everything. Money fishing one rod. We're at Withernsea. It is the 4th of January, 12:37 PM. Cut for the intro. Did you see that? I hope you saw that for the intro. Cut for the intro. Right, so here we are. I'm here today, like I said, because today is a sunny day. As you can see, it's on my face. And I'm all wrapped up warm. I've got one rod, one reel, multipliers. I'm hoping there isn't a huge pull, but I'm watching them waves down there. It must be quite strong left to right, or right to left. We are just gone out high water. Like I say, today's about fishing the day, and that was the main criteria, because all the weekend and everything is lousy weather. Tide might be better. That was close, wasn't it? Look at that. Didn't panic. I didn't panic. I might move that bag a bit further up, but this is a dog walk beach, so you've got to be careful. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, don't you? I suppose when I've got to go, I've got to go. So that's all there is to it, isn't it? Anyhow, we're here today because of the weather, like I say. So I'm fishing this tide all the way down to low water at 4 PM. And then I'll see what it's like for an hour. If I've had enough, I shall just be going home. I ain't bothered. So it's just about getting out, doing a bit of fishing, do a video. All the tides are wrong everywhere else. High tide on the river is at 11, 11:30 tonight, and I ain't fishing now because I've got work in the morning. Them days are gone. My cut-off mark's probably 7, 8 o'clock. I have done it 9:30, but anyhow, do I keep talking because there's some out there that get fed up with it. Talking, moaning, ranting, same boring shit, you know. What is there to do? So I'll get this baited up. I'm going to stick a flapper rig on to start, just so I can get out there. All my bait is still frozen, so I'll be able to get that defrosted. Well, I can just put frozen squid on first cast, sort my baits out. You will hear this water behind because it is quite close, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Now I've lost a rubber foot off my thing. It'll be in my bag. Right, let's get in the bag. So I'm quite looking forward actually to using just one rod. I could have brought 2 here actually. It weren't that bad. The steps weren't good. Dare I say it, it is what it is, isn't it? He's not dangerous, is he? Oh, is he? Mind you, I have had them chase my van, trying to chew the wheels when I go to the farm. Yeah, so I'm trying to... Them waves are huge. I'll say it like everyone else say it. It won't pick it up on the camera. Must be 1.5 meters high. tides are wrong. Tides are wrong, and can't get any fresh bait either because of the weather we've had. It's been hard work for Scott to get it. Go check out Scott at Squids and Bait. Sells all frozen bait and fresh bait. And also, if you're fishing on the Links coast, go check out Dud. He's on Chapel Point in Chapel St Leonard's. He's got an orange windsock outside his bungalow and a sign saying buy bait here. He sells all frozen bait. Nice bloke, top drawer. Right, need to wipe my hands now with a towel, because that's what you do. Don't cover everything in rubbish. I was then looking at my towels thinking, I ain't got a towel. I'll get some water in a minute. I might get it now actually. You can laugh at me while I get wet. Yeah? I don't know if you heard her laughing, but she was laughing when I was running back up there. My hip ain't too bad today, I ain't got too much pain at the minute, but I've took all my tablets and that, so she was chuckling away because I thought the wave was going to get me, so well, you saw it anyhow, but she was laughing up there, so I said about me hip. Right, I'm baited up, I'm going to put my glove on. I've got some water in the bucket and we'll give it a go. First cast with multiplier for ages. It's only going to be easy. It is, isn't it? It'll be nice all day, I reckon. Ain't gonna rain. You are? You've got YouTube?
No, yeah, I go watch all the fishing things.
Oh dear.
You putting it on?
Bet you don't watch me then.
I don't know.
Well, you don't recognise.
Do you have a hat on sometimes? I probably have.
I do actually.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm only always I go fishing myself sometimes.
Yeah.
Get time on that, but yeah, I have.
Nah, I've just rubbish time to fish, isn't it? Because it's now going down to low, but I just thought the weather's important for me. I don't want to come all the way here and...
I'm surprised how rough it is, like today, you know.
Yeah, it's quite a swell on, isn't it?
It's a hell of a swell on, yeah. Like at Withernsea, it's going out from the top today.
Yeah.
That's good, anyhow. All right.
Enjoy your walk.
I'll build YouTube with anyhow.
Yeah. There you go then. I think I'm the first YouTuber to say he watches YouTube but don't watch me. You think he's seen me before? Right now then, Yeah, that ain't good, is it? It's gone to the left, which is obvious. So I might be reeling this in very shortly because I don't want to get caught around that breaker. Because I've cast it past the breaker just with an easy cast. But we'll see what happened to it. I shall keep my eye on it. I just don't want to go past that breaker. So I'm going to have to walk to the right and cast. Didn't think about that, I just wanted to get it out. So yeah. Need to find the rubber foot for my tripod. So that's the next job on the list. Need to face the light because of my chiseled looks. But yeah, have I got stuff to talk about? Probably. But Spolt, to those that don't know who the great Spolt is, that's John Spolt. In with a bit with Gus. And I put this heated jacket on. I ain't got it on. By my heart. So yeah, what I'll do is, Spolt has told me, half glass full, glass half full, that's it, glass half full, and rise above it. So that's what I'm doing. Where's that line? It's alright at the minute. I don't want to go past that breaker. It's amazing, isn't it? The waves are going at an angle of sort of like 30 degrees down the beach towards Spurn Point, yet the weight's going to the left. Anyway, I'll bring you back. I'm gonna find this rubber foot and I'm gonna have a sandwich, I think. So that's been going for quite a while, 14 minutes. It's only going to be a short video. I'm only fishing to low water. If it's any good and I'm catching, I might fish over. But I'm not anticipating catching at all because it isn't. This is not a state of tide I've ever fished before. It's I've always wanted to, but never have, because I've always wanted to fish over high water on a flat, calm sea. Well, it's flat, calm, but there's a huge swell. And I'm fishing to low water, so I've never done that before. So we'll see what happened in this video. If we catch, we catch. If we don't, we don't. I've got a video for you. I won't going to come any other day because it's going to be raining. And tides are wrong for the river, so that'll be next week. I've got one video left in the bank, which is the last one with me fishing with Keith Cod again. So I don't like not to have any spare because anything can go wrong. So see you in a bit. I've forgotten what to say. Alright.
Well, you do. I'm friends on Facebook with you, Kerry.
All right.
Kerry McKinley. Ian Oliver, he always...
I don't remember making the lie.
He's a follower.
Are you?
Yeah.
What, on Facebook?
No, on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
Quite easy access from one of your
Yeah.
things.
Well, I looked at the weather. I'm on the edge today because of the weather.
Oh, yeah?
I don't like the rain.
Because my van is half there off the walk and
Norfolk idiot. Too opinionated.
Oh, no, we love your van.
That's what makes it.
Down a bit though, because I put a comment on some other post that didn't swear or do anything nasty, but he got classed as hate speech. So I got threatened that I could lose the channel, so it's like, shook me a bit.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the weather's good today, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just thought, that's wrong about the time, but I thought, I need to get a good yeah? What, in the morning or?
Yeah, in the morning, yeah.
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 Verns back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, I've messaged you before on Facebook.
Yeah.
Said that he's a follower, right? Yeah.
I don't do a lot on Facebook now.
No.
I'm not. I get so many. I've gone back from it. It's now drifted off a bit, so I keep stuff on the Facebook group,
Yeah.
and that's about it. I don't really do too much.
Yeah, I'm not.
You live it? No, got here, literally just
Oh,
past.
yeah.
It's not close because it's on to the left and right. I don't think I just got the reel on and thought, oh, let's get this out.
Yeah.
But I didn't leave the clicker on. should be alright. But yeah, all the tides are wrong in the river, you see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you don't live in Within?
No.
I used to.
Yeah.
On your lucky driving
Yeah, 5 Sullivan Way does Reading, doesn't it?
well, we don't have to go
Well, I normally go up
Yeah.
over that way because
Yeah.
I do Tunstall and Hilson and
Yeah.
all them.
Yeah.
But this time I instead of turning left at the log place, if you know what I mean, after heading,
Oh yeah.
you do come ahead and there's that log place on the corner. Instead
Yeah.
I followed the other way and it was terrible. It's all windy,
Yeah.
hilly road. So I'm going to drive back up to that way and just go on, I think. 'Cause it's
Oh yeah. Honky way.
keeps me
Yeah.
calm.
Oh, we like it when you're mad.
We want to cycle from the way back.
I had that today. I was about to overtake a stream of traffic and the bike comes down. I had to do it in 2 bits. What? I apologise. What are your names again? Kerry and Ian. Kerry and Ian. I'll remember that. I just went in to get a bucket of water and this bloody wave come up and nearly got me. I come running up the beach. I think, well, it was a woman. She was laughing away at me. I shut up. I said, I've got a bad itch. No, I'll finish till about 4, I think. An hour roughly. I hate it. I've got to an age now where I hate it. Yeah. I never looked. I normally look on the specialised forecast what the swell is.
There's a camera on there.
Yeah. Yeah, but
No, I never looked at it.
yeah.
What do I have to put in to find that? Just lifeboat?
And then
Thank you very much.
literally live cameras. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one on this side and one on the other.
I've only fished this beach 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Oh dear.
Yeah.
You can come back at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had to keep stopping down there. I booked the hospital up yesterday for me in,
Oh, yeah.
and they told me I've got to go through the doctor, but I was told that you can just phone up, make the appointment, pay the money,
Right.
and then say I want to have it done on NHS. It takes that long time to get through the doctor.
Oh, right.
Right, that's the minute then. I'm not like,
Well,
great, no, right.
I'm going to get my daughter on it on Monday morning. She can get up early and that's her day off. Because I'm at school in the morning, you see, so I'm not allowed to use my phone.
Do you want to stage on it?
You are?
Stage on it?
Yeah, I think so. Sort of like sticking out a bit. I was just in the bloody van now. I thought, right, doing some stuff and that, and I thought, something wrong here, you know, I'm trying to do stuff down below. And I'm thinking, I've put the bloody thermals on the wrong way round. So there I am in the van, trousers off, bad hip, and I'm like this, thermals off, and then trying to hook it all round because I need to sit on the sofa. And I get it all dressed. Absolute nightmare. By the time I got out of the van, I was sweating.
You didn't need the thermals.
No, I've got this. I've got this
Yeah.
bloody electric
yeah.
coat on. Yeah, quite good they are.
Look at me, I've got it.
Girl pulled up in front of my van, walking a dog, and I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have to stay low now.
Stay down. Right.
Yeah, enjoy your walk. Yeah.
Kerry and Ian.
Kerry and Ian.
Kerry, Ian. See you soon.
There's Kerry. And there's Ian. Look at that. YouTube stars.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Yeah, nice chatting with you, Kerry and Ian.
Take care of yourself.
There we go, we got it on there. See you later. Well, that was Kerry and Ian. And I'll remember the names now, won't I? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I said that just 2 seconds ago. But yeah, nice to have a chat. And Kerry wasn't the lady that walked along the top laughing at me because I had the wave coming up to get me. So yeah. Oh, big waves. My line hasn't moved any further around to the left, so that's good. Big waves. They are big waves. Well, it makes a change fishing with one rod. Could have brought 2, couldn't I? But when I go out there, let's put you on them. I'll talk to you. You know what I look like. Bloody gorgeous, don't I? Yeah. Starting probably about 500 meters out. Once that sun go down, I'm gonna get chilly. Yeah, it's weird fishing with one rod. Well, it was nice. I'm going to say it again. It was nice meeting you, Kerry and Ian. It was a nice chat. Very kind of you to come down and have a chat with me. I've texted John. John, if you're watching this, mate, I have messaged you. I didn't know if I was coming to this beach until I started travelling there. So if you see the message, come and bring us a bit of cake, mate, will you? I like cake. I think I'll get another rig out and bait it up and hang it on and keep an eye out for the dogs. Waves about 1.5 meters of her, if not higher. Well, that's the surf. Oh, that one's a big one. brook about 100 metres out. Bloody huge brook on top of all that water. Yeah, big, but I'm holding bottom with a 6 ounce weight, so I'm chuffed to bits. But I will walk to the right and cast over there. It always goes to the left a bit anyhow, so I'll do that. Put my hat on first, see what that's like. Wednesday's Verns night, and had that said for a long time. Long time. It's weird into how subscribers come and go sometimes. And just with saying Verns night is Wednesday night, that just sort of like bring it back and make you remember, doesn't it? Kerry and Ian, that's it. I'm terrible with names. I said to him, don't take offence to this. I'm terrible with names. I shall bring that in a minute. I'll get another rig out, bait it up, stick a 6 ounce weight on it, and yeah. Be nice if you come down, John. I know you don't check your messages very often, but you tend to walk the dog, and I would say you'll see my van, so you should know I'm here. See, that could have been a bite then. That was like a dit. God, starting to sound like bloody Gareth now, isn't it? Dit. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, good to see you back, Gareth. Had a bit of time off. I'd have some time off from YouTube, but I'm just too stubborn. You know, all those people that don't like me, yeah, and feel the need to do their keyboard warrior stuff, it just makes me more adamant that I'm going to keep coming fishing. I know what you're saying, Spolt. I know what you're saying. Glass half full, rise above it. I am. I'm here today because the sun's out. I'm here today because it's not going to rain. I'm not here because of that great swell. But now this is where I am at. It was here, or I was going to go to Easington. And I didn't fancy that. Because here there might not be any weed. And with my weight still in position over there might not be any weed, but we'll see how long I'm here for. Whatever they'll be, whether it's long, short or medium length, there'll be a video. So I didn't go to Easington. I decided to come here. I could have brought 2 rods down and fished 2 rods, but I'm fishing the tide going out and it is going up, excuse me, so that's why I got 1 rod to make it easy. But yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Look at this sky. See them waves, I mean, you wouldn't see them like that. It must be nearly 800 yards. I certainly wouldn't want to walk it. The waves are breaking that far out. And even though they're big waves, by the looks of my line, I think we're getting away with it. I think there ain't too much tide run. But yeah, there's the skies. Absolutely cracking. And there's the sun, that's going down. I've probably got another 5-10 minutes and then that sun will be gone. And then it's gonna get chilly, innit? And it'll be dark. And I'll have to use my lights all the time. Switch this off, I'm gonna get a coffee out and then I'm gonna reel in. See you in a bit. We've got weed. a bit of weed on it. Not too much. Bloody grassy stuff. Look at this. That's grass. See that? Looks like grass in here. Just dip your head under, mate. There you go, sorry about that. That's not too bad, that little bit of weed. Right, I'll get this baited up and I'll bring you back. That was a nice cast. They've all gone straight up to now, and that went out fairway, not massively, probably 80-90 yards, but I can't really risk putting much effort into it because my hip. Right, now I can have a coffee and then sun's nearly down. In another 10 minutes. I got that wrong, didn't I? Now I cast it over there and it went probably twice past the breakers. So where that wave is, well, over there where that wave's breaking now, building, but further back before I got it all round, it's where, right there is where it landed. So because that wave is going to build in the same place each time in it until the tide recede. So the one thing that is bad today is the fact that the tide is going out. That means I won't get washed off this beach, but it just means that it's a very steep beach again. So it's nice coming here, actually. It is nice. It's a lovely beach, steep, and I'm finding it hard to hear at the minute because my ears are a bit. It still haven't recovered. I've had terrible earache in that ear, then I got terrible earache in that ear, then it cleared up and everything sounded as though I had my head in a fish bowl. Sorry, I'm not moaning, by the way, so anybody out there what unsubscribe, just do it anyhow. I don't need to moan. I know, John, I know, glass half full. It's not bothering me. So, yeah, it sounds as though everything's in a fish bowl, or I had 2 empty baked bean tin cans on my ears. And now it's going like deaf again, so I'm expecting to wake up one night or start getting earache. So, I've got some spray, which the hospital gave me. I might use that now to try and preempt it. There's a good word. So anyhow, that was a good cast, probably about 85 yards, no effort in it at all, long way out, and that's of a flapper rig. I'm chuffed with that. I won't be able to get it any further, I don't think, unless I grunged it, but at least I can now off the ground cast without too much problems. So it takes time. I still ain't doing it right. Alan's not going to lecture me because Alan's not ill. Alan's not well, he's poorly. So he won't lecture me because I'm poorly as well. That's why I can't do it. But in time I will be. Because once I've got me hip, now then, I'll be able to do it probably, won't I? And put some effort into it. Now, there was very little weed on that actually. It was a bit on the line, like grassy stuff. One of the hooks was off, but then the bait went on frozen, so it could have ripped and it just fell off. The bait was still on the top hook, but not brilliant, because I put it on frozen. This bait now is still frozen, but hopefully it'll defrost. And I'm enjoying myself. I picked a day yet again. The weather's turned up trumps. Just want to fish, don't we? Me and Bobber, do we? I ain't. I did all my catching last year. It's like, how am I ever going to beat that? I don't think I ever will. It's like them pop bands that have their first album is so successful that every album after that is crap, isn't it? So really, I just want to go out fishing when I want to enjoy it. Videos may slow down as my hip gets worse. I phoned up the hospital yesterday and they've told me I've got to go through my doctors. I thought that you just phoned up, paid the money, and then you got seen and that was it. But I've got to be referred by my doctor. I ain't got a doctor, but I've got to be referred by a doctor. So my next port of call is the surgery. I'm trying to get an appointment, but I'm going to ask my daughter to help me as well, because she can phone on a Monday. I was just thinking then. You see, they're the bits that Tom cut out, because I'll just be talking away and then I'll just stop and I'll start looking at this, that and the other. Admiring the scenery and where I am fishing, and thinking to myself, on the right tide you'd be able to fish this at high water. I can't believe that my weight is holding here with this swell. I can't believe it. Anyway, that's enough of me. I get fed up looking at me. See you in a bit. Big waves them, aren't they? Right, well, I'm gonna reel this in because there's something different, and it's slack. Could be the waves, could be weed. It's heavy. 5, 8 minutes, something like that. Bait scent moved, not been touched. So I'm going to chuck it out again for another 5 or 10 minutes while I get another rig up. Must have just got dislodged, but tide is there, waves have calmed down. Should have chucked it short because a bit of squid come off. So there's one out there, hooks aren't there with 2 worms on and 1 bit of squid on 1 hook. Never mind, that's the way it is. See you in a bit. Right, I'm going to get this reeled in. You want to be on?
You don't want to see me, you don't want to shut him right down, do you?
What?
You don't want to shut him right down, do you?
That's not too much weed, is it?
No.
Right, well I'm talking to John, but John don't want to be on camera because he said my telly will blow up. Oh dear. Right, we'll get this baited up. We'll get this baited up. Only a bit of weed on, nothing major. There's a dogfish egg here. Dogfish egg on my hook. Hatched as well. That's why the dogfish are in. Oh dear. Right. Bloody bait hadn't defrosted yet. Oh, I've got this here already done, ain't I? What am I doing? Let's get that on. That'll impress you, Andrew. I've got a pulley ring. So off with the flapper. On with the pulley ring. Not a pulley ring. Cod ring. Right. Well, we'll get this casted out now over here. We'll do a gentle cast out again, and then it'll just end up in front of my tripod. That was another good cast, and I ain't putting nothing into it, and it probably ain't right either, but it's going straight and it's going out, so all's good. There you have it. So we've got a cod rig out there, which is on an SRT spring, single snood, 2 hooks, with squid and worm on it. So we're going to have a few more casts. The time is 14:36, so there's another hour and then it'll start getting dark, but it is now really. And I'll just keep going, see how far it goes out to low water. If it don't, will it go out much more than that, John? Yeah, a bit more yet. Does it go past the red hats? No.
Will do now, so.
Yeah, probably. Don't matter, does it? So yeah, I might actually, because it ain't cold, I might actually fish into dark a bit, which wouldn't surprise the wife much. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to have another chat with John, but I've got to keep filming because this is going to be a short video otherwise. So I'll see you in a bit. And the waves have calmed down a bit now as well. Well, it ain't now. What, stand there with a rod and reel it in and feel it as though you know what's on the end of the line? Why do they do that? Sorry, I'm just being facetious. Right, my rod's going like crazy. I'm gonna have to reel it. Shouldn't have gone. Take that ratchet off. Tell me the weeds come on. Well, it's heavy. Something on there, haven't I? John?
Yeah. Not much.
All on the knot. I think I should cast out so far. I'm all at fingers and thumbs at the minute. Look at that, all that weed on there. Caught up with the elastic. That just went to the left slightly. Don't matter, it just means I'm in front of my tripod. But there was a lot of weed on that, so I can see if it happens again on this cast, I shall chuck it out again and do it shorter. It is time now, quick sit rep, 14:47. So that ain't been out long. I've casted it again. See you later, John. You're coming back. So it's that again. The tide, the waves have backed off a bit, but they do, so they're still coming out a long way. You can see that's like 200 yards out, 220 yards, probably a long way. They're building and then they just come in, but they have slowed down. Even down that end they've slowed down, but they're still big. But yeah, here's the beach. This is Withernsea. I shall come back. I'll fish during the week. It's quieter then, isn't it? Yeah, I'll fish during the week and pick the tides and try and do it properly so that I can fish the high water. I was getting excited then. I thought there was a fish on there, but huge lump of weed. It would have just got caught up my line and stopped on the lead and not, which is this bit here, plus these bits of her hair. But never mind, we're having a good day. We're having a fishing session because that's what it's about. Oh, right. Thank you to all my subscribers that have subscribed, to those that comment with nice comments or whatever, you know, but generally nice comments. Thank you very much. I am at, let's have a quick look. Oh, where are we? I am at, on this day, the 4th of Jan, 4,930, so I've got 70 more subscribers. In the last 28 days I'm plus 74, so I know that there's quite a few that unsubscribe as well as subscribe, but that don't matter, does it? As long as they keep subscribing, that's alright. If they didn't unsubscribe, then obviously the channel would grow quicker, but you can only be who you are, aren't you? You could pretend to be someone that's a bit me, but I don't think I am. I am what I am. If you was to meet me on the beach, yeah, you would see that that is exactly what I am, is what you see on the video. Go ask Brett's Fishing Diaries, he'll tell you. Yeah, if I've got a moan on, I'll moan. If I've got a rant on, I'll rant, you know. I aren't running around trying to sell this, that, the other. Look at my bag, look at me, oh look at this, that and the other. Oh, do you like my hair? I ain't like that. I keep you informed on my hit though, I do that. So let's just clean that, because I think I've got a bit of sand on that. Yeah. So it is what it is, isn't it? So I've got a comment on there, this week's video, which is the first video of me fishing with Keith. I've got a comment on there, and I didn't understand it this morning, but I do understand it now, I think. It says 1 hour 50, laughy face, and 10 minutes fishing with catch and release Keith, laughy face. I didn't know what that meant. I thought that meant that at those times, because it was early this morning when I read it, I was still asleep. I thought it was a case of those bits there was something funny happening. But now, after reading it a few times, I think it's a bit, I don't know, perhaps it's a bit disrespectful, I don't know. And then there's another chap that's commented, totally agree bud, these vids are getting boring now, it's all the same. Well, fishing videos are what they are, aren't they? You turn up on a beach, you get your gear out, you fish, if you catch you're lucky, and then you go home. There's not a lot more you can do. We aren't going to carry a Ferris wheel or a gaming table or set a shed up with a load of hookers in it or something like that, are we? Yeah. Do sand castles on the beach. Ain't about that, is it? It's a fishing video. You know, you need to realise that these videos are fishing videos. Now it's all the same whinge, moan, me. The guy's a joke. I've unsubscribed. Well, Billy Hunter, you seem to like Gary Wilkinson's comment, because you haven't commented to me, you've commented under Gary Wilkinson's comment. I don't know what it's all about. I don't really understand. I have asked, I put "will check that out" on Gary Wilkinson's, Gaz's comment. We'll check that out. But then I understood what I think he means, because I don't really understand it, because it's like gibberish talk. And then to Billy Hunter, I just put "thanks Billy, enjoy your next subscription," to whoever that may be. And then I put to Gaz, "don't make sense, if you can make your comment clearer that would be good, Gaz." But now I think I understand the comment. That was 4 hours ago, nearly 5 hours ago, and the bloke hadn't commented back to explain to me what his comment was about, because I thought it was something that was in the video, but I think it's just a case of he's laughing because of the length of it. Well, you know what I was saying before, to all the subscribers that subscribe and stay subscribed and comment and thumbs ups, and some become members, thank you very much, it's all appreciated. And if it weren't for you lot, there has been times where I probably wouldn't be fishing now, because I've done enough. But like I said earlier on, I'm a bit stubborn and I keep going, because I've never missed a Wednesday really. I've always filled in doing something else, but I am pretty regular. And like people that I've met today on the beach, they all enjoy my videos, come down and chat to me. But yeah, sorry it's not for you, Billy Hunter. I hope you find a fishing channel that has got a Ferris wheel and gaming tables and a pot and shed and everything else, because obviously that's the channel for you, isn't it? Or catching lots of fish, because we all catch lots of fish, don't we? I mean, you have a good run and then it's back to reality, isn't it? But yeah, but anyhow, to the subscribers that enjoy my channel and don't mind hearing the odd rant, and when I've got them, because you can't rant when you ain't got them, because that would be false, wouldn't it? So it's a case of that rod's going, I bet you that's weed again. So if I've got weed on that, I'm not going to chuck it out as far. John's gone. He's brought me cake, but he's gone. He's coming back though, he says. So I've got to get some filming in, because John don't like being on camera. Yeah, I'm lost the path now, because if I don't lose the path, I'll just go on and start ranting. And I don't want to rant today. Yeah, my line's down, it's weed on it. Trouble is, if I cast it out short, it'll just be brought in, but I could chuck a bigger weight on. But yeah, For those that enjoy the channel, thank you very much. For those that have to tell me that they're unsubscribing, why don't you just be like the others and just unsubscribe? Because there was 200 of them in April, May and June, because my subscriptions never went up, they just went down, which is why it took so long to get to 5,000. But who cares? It is what it is, isn't it? There it goes, it is what it is. Anyhow, Tom, leave this in, mate. I don't think I've said anything nasty. I just want to come here and fish. I just want to be left alone as well, really. People that know me or have seen my videos come up and say hello. Always come up and say hello. So yeah, I'm going to come back and fish here. Anyhow, I hope I ain't lost too many subscribers through that conversation. No, it's only a conversation. There's nothing nastiness in it. I only read out exactly what's been written to me. You can read that on my comments if you want. I've pinned it. I have pinned it, so it's at the top. Yeah, but I seriously thought that the comment was about something that funny had happened in it, but obviously not. When I've read it and read it. Obviously not. Yeah, I'm going to come back here, I think. I will come back here. I'll pick the right tide, on the right day, with the right weather, and I shall come back. It's not bad. Quite like it, really. And it ain't gone out too far. I thought this would go 8 miles. If I was on Lincolnshire, because I nearly went to Lincoln Coast, if I'd have gone there, I'd have been walking 300-400 yards out. Well, no, that's a lie. 250, 200, 250 yards. Well, probably about 150 actually. We'll go for 100 anyhow. I'd be walking out too far for my yip, I'll tell you. And it's all soft sand, whereas this sand's quite firm. I do like it. But yeah, this is getting mauled about with the tides. It's coming to low, isn't it? Low water is at 4 o'clock. I've got an hour. Will I fish it up a bit? I think I might. I ain't cold. So what I'll probably end up doing is oh dear. Oh, what I'll end up doing is fishing it up a bit. I ain't got to move, have I? So, cake. We got cake. Oh, fruit cake. Oh, just like my mum does it. 2 bits of fruit cake, buttered and on top of each other. And it is butter and all. It's soft. It's moist. I can't believe it. Or just how my mum used to do it. But possibly not as soft as that. Rod's getting mauled about his weed on it and stuff, isn't there? So yeah, I went to dentist yesterday. I had a filling at the back where the filling had broken. I wasn't getting any pain with it, so he's filled that. And my canine, he's filled that because they wear off, don't they, the pointy bits, and you get your dentine showing through. So he's filled that up. I was nearly falling asleep. That was the best ever dentist session I've ever had. Apart from the dentist I had at Yarmouth when I was young. I never had any problem with my teeth, but obviously as you get older, your teeth get sensitive, don't they? And then you're jumping around, aren't you? Yeah, my rod is now getting picked up by this surf. I guess it's because it's got so low. Before, it was alright. Still fishing, still out there. I don't know about this one rod lark. I really don't, but I'll tell you what, it's easy. Probably too easy. Yeah, go check out Brett Fishing Diaries and Alan Crawshaw on Alan's Castaways. He's also got a Facebook group called Bend and Send 'em, Go Get 'em. And so's Brett, he's on Facebook. Just put in Brett Galston, you'll get it. I think it's Tight Lines Calm Minds is one of them, and then he's got another one. He's got 2 Facebook pages, go check them out. Casters Fishing Wales, go check him out, he's alright, he's put a video out, it's good of you. It did take him a long while apparently to get to his fishing mark with it being 20 mile an hour, and I kid you not, there's 20 mile an hour zones in this town of Withernsea. One outside of school, you can understand that, and another one down the high street. Can't do more than 20 mile an hour down the high street. Well, you can do 25, can't do any more than that. It's coming everywhere, isn't it? All the councils are just sneaking it in, aren't they? And what do the government do? They don't do nought, do they? Because it's a local issue, I guess. Country's going crackers. Country's going mad, and it's not the country I grew up in. Oh dear, am I mooning? Sorry, Bill. Do you know, I could have a fish on that, but I think it's the wave crashing down on the line with the weed on the line. Anyhow, look out there. You've heard enough of me. I was... Sorry, John. Mr. Spolt. I nearly didn't mention it, but then I got speaking to John, and John said, sod it. Tell him. So I have. And that's I feel better now. So yeah, if you don't like the channel for whatever reason, because you like someone else more, then go watch them. You don't have to subscribe or watch me. But everyone that does subscribe and watch me, I appreciate it that much, because it keeps me going. It keeps me coming out on these cold days fishing. Otherwise, I wouldn't come out so much. Do you remember that comedy show? I can't remember what it's called now. But you had this bloke there, he was in Harry Potter, and he used to stand there looking out, and he'd say, today I will be eating mostly cheese, and that'd be it. But the way he did it and delivered it, obviously better than me. It was funny as hell. But I was going to try and do it with a Fruit Loop. Today I'll be mostly eating Fruit Loop, but yeah, no, I used to laugh my head off with that. Used to have that bloke in it called Tony, I think, who used to sell flash cars in the garage, like. But yeah, Christmas was good. I was sat in the front room while the wife was cooking, doing all the hard work, and I was just lazing about. And I clicked on YouTube and put Dick Emery on, and hadn't laughed so much for ages. Really enjoyed it. It was a Dick Emery Christmas special. Me cooker, I don't know if I told you, my cooker blew up. That was another thing. I ain't going through all the others, you've heard them all. I don't want to be called a bore as well. And yeah, the element went again. Now we've probably put about 11 elements in this oven. I like to get my money's worth. I got another one. They're only a tenner for an element. Get them straight off Amazon now, rather than eSpares. And yeah, fitted the element. I think it was on Christmas Eve. I think it was Christmas Eve. It don't matter, does it? It was one of them days, but it was Christmas Eve, I think. Yeah, so I was laying on the floor fitting that in an oven. That's hard work now with a nip. But since that, touch wood, I haven't had anything go wrong. And then Carl messaged me today, Carl Dawson from Great GY, Grimsby, and he said, I went out to go fishing and then my battery on the bike was going livid. So he got home and his battery's knackered on the bike, and he can't pedal far because he's only got little legs with all that tackle. There's too much weight for him. He gets tired and has to have a kip. So he's sorting his battery out, and then he went back out to his bike today because he's just sent me the message, and he's got a flat tire on the front wheel. So perhaps Carl, you're getting my bad luck now. Perhaps it's left me and it's sneaked over to Grimsby. Oh dear. These hand warmers are nice. I've only got them on one and they're absolutely roasty. So they're in there. I've got my jacket. I ain't even switched my heated jacket on. No. But as that sun drops more, it'll probably get chillier. I feel as though I'm talking too much now. I feel as though I have to abide by what other people want. I don't think I've said for a long while that this is my channel and this is what I am, and if you want to watch it, this is what you watch. 7 degrees at Withernsea today now. Sunset is at 15:53, and then at 5 it goes to 6 degrees, and then it's 6 degrees until 9 o'clock, and it drops to 5. Well, I ain't gonna be here then, because if I'm here at 9, it'll be 10:30, 11 o'clock the time I get up. Excuse me. Well, it's been nice on this beach. I've spoken to probably 5 people. It's been nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7 actually. It's been nice. Where I normally fish, you don't get to see many people, you don't get to have much of a chat. Yeah, John, sorry about that, mate. This glass half full business, it's hard work. It's a learning curve for me. It's something I've got to try and learn. It's a bit hard work going for a wee here as well, because you've got people walking along the top all the time. I mean, that don't bother me. If you get a woman that starts laughing and stuff, that's just getting laughed at for a woman again with your old chap out. Now I go all the way down near the water, so they won't see now. It'll be dark soon. I don't really need to go to the toilet. I went in me. I went when I got it. There's a few dogs fighting up there. But today's the first day my toes have been cold in these boots. Might have to get some more boots. Line is on the floor. Let's go tighten that up. It's not holding bottom. It's not holding bottom now, so I might have to reel that in. I might have a bit of my cheese sandwich first, and then reel it in. Put another weight on, heavier weight. I've got a 7 ounce, and I'll chuck that out and see what happens. You see, throughout the tide, the water changes, doesn't it? See you in a bit. Right, well, my line's on the beach. You won't be able to see it, but it is on the beach. So what I'm going to do is reel it in. Only gone and caught an haddock. Lines everywhere, John. I've just had to silver. Oh, I need to get this off first. It's more important about the fish in it. Let me get this off first. It's a nice one. It's alright, isn't it? Well done. Well, I think I'm a bit tangled up. Let's check that's filming. But here we have it. One haddock. Absolutely massive eyes I got, so that's my first haddock. I'm not going to jump up and down with joy about it, but it's a beautiful fish. It's got like a purple and lilac glow to the back on its back bit, and it's got its thumbprint and absolutely humongous eyes. So right chuffed with that. Get that back now. No point absolutely fantastic, isn't it? First haddock. So wouldn't it be great if they're here next year as well, so that we've got another species to catch? It'd be good, wouldn't it? But there you go, Keith. I've got a haddock now, mate. Stop going on. Well, I walked right into there and chucked that in about 2 foot of water, as what you can see now. So I had some good water to get into, to escape from. And as you can see, there's no haddock there. So we're off the board with the haddocks. And if I don't catch another fish today, that's good for me. Line got snags up with line. Had no chance of seeing the bite, but that don't matter either, does it? So yeah, I'll get this untangled now, and hopefully it'll all be good. They're a bit slimy. They are. They're a bit slimy.
I don't know, I never had one.
Then you had one, mate. Right, that's haddock. That's another. Well, I was either going to go yellow cross on the river or fish air, and I thought I got better chance of returning fish air. And what am I going to catch at yellow cross apart from a whiting? And after saying to Keith, "Oh, will you shut up about the yellow cross?" If I'd have gone the yellow cross, he'd have took the mickey out of me. So I've come here, and we've done it. Caught a haddock. Next fish, let's hope it's a rockland. Now that cast, all the others have been perfect, but that cast I wanted to do, hang on a minute, I wanted to do a bit softer and then chuck it out a little way, but do it off the ground. And yeah, it all went to the right, so I let go too soon because I was trying to do it softly. So probably should have just banged it out. Well, let's stop using all this terminology like bang it out and send it to the horizon and everything. Just tried to cast, should have just tried to cast out as far as what I've been doing. Don't make it about me, do we? Even though it's my video. Right, I'm off. I'm gonna have a chat with John. You've seen me Haddock. I've got a bait to bait up, and you don't need to see that because I've been yapping that much now, trying to fill up for a video. Tom will probably say it's a long one again, and I get fed up with them. So I'll see you in a bit. Been casting all day off the ground perfect, and as soon as you do a soft off the ground it goes to the right, and then when you do another red thump it just goes wrong totally. So should just stick to the off the ground, but I don't want to put it out far because if I go out far it's going to get caught on them breakers. When I was reeling that in just now and the camera went off because it ran out of battery, my hooks had got caught round the breakers. And what had happened is I had to pull for a break, so I've got my spare reel on. I'll just keep going until it's dark. So yeah, probably going to be quite a long video now this, but there you go. Yeah, I'm only just down there, it's banging away. I might just do some fishing now, turn the camera off, and that's it. So you probably won't hear much from me now apart from when I'm casting out and reeling in. If this tide becomes hard work, then I'm going to pack up and go home because I've had a great day. It's been a beautiful afternoon, sun's been out. We're in January the 4th and the sun's been out all afternoon. Yesterday and the day before, well the day before it was that storm inky, and today it's lovely. Chuffed to catch a haddock, I've never done that, so pretty fish, lovely colours along its back, beautiful fins, and huge eyes, big eyes. That's probably because they're a deep water fish, aren't they? So let's hope they're here again next year because it'll just lighten up the fact that you aren't just catching whiting, which isn't a problem. I haven't caught a whiting today. Can't remember last time I did. So I've got a cheese sandwich here with beetroot that the wife made me, so I'm eating that. The reason my line got caught around there is Mike Fox come and chatted to me. I couldn't remember him. I know him, I talked to him, emailed him and that, but it was nice to meet you, Mike, but you know that anyhow. But yeah, I was chatting away and baiting up at the time, and then still chatting, asking him all sorts of things to pick his brains because he's a good fisherman. And yeah, it all went wrong. I saw my rod going, I thought, have I got a bite? And then it was over there. So I'm hoping that it snagged on the wood. So I'm hoping that it was the waves knocking the rod, pulling the rod. And there'd be some weed on there, wouldn't there? But John's going to come down tomorrow and have a look at low water, see if he can get the weight in there. See you in a bit. I'm going to eat this. It's getting dark, and you never know, I might catch some fish. I might fish another hour or 2 hours, but I wasn't expecting to, and I might not. I don't want to be here late and get home late. But it's 5 o'clock now, so it's 6:30, 7 by the time I've cleaned my reels and put my gear away. Ain't too bad, but that's if I leave now. So you're talking probably 8 o'clock, 8:30 by the time I get home if I stay another hour. And then that could go to 9, 9:30. You know, all this effort I put in, you see, and I get home late, and then I got work at 7, which other people have as well, but I'm getting old. Oh, it's all about me again, isn't it? I don't know. See you in a bit. That rod moving now, I think, is the waves. This is the problem I have. That there's got to be a fish, hasn't it? I don't sleep, I don't fish or sleep, but I just definitely don't fish around groins. Because I'm always on an empty beach, isn't I? Now I'll watch this rod. See you in a bit. Right, this rod's bobbing. Bobbing up and down. So I need to reel it in. Can't lose another one. Getting dark now. Right, we've got a bit of weed on. Got a mark on the leader, but it looks alright. But my rig body is all tangled up. Now, combo bait. Bloody bait moved up the hook. So we'll wind that up, get it in the rod rep, set the rig. What I love about these breakaway rigs right, I've just been talking to the camera as you do, and I don't think I turned it on. I think I turned the camera on, I don't think I started it recording. So that cast that you just saw me doing off the ground there, which went out probably 80, 85, 90 yards. Yeah, you didn't see that, or the chatting before. But basically, I've cast it out, I've come and sat back down, I've thanked my subscribers because I've got such a good nucleus of subscribers that give me good views, you know. And also, I get loads of comments. Because every comment, even a bad one, helps my channel. So Thank you very much to everyone. Yeah, I was just chatting about. There's some other stuff as well, but I don't think. Well, I think I did. Did I? Didn't I? Don't think I did. Probably just waffled on. That's the way. That's the way. This is the way. Been watching Mandalorian. These hand warmers are roasty. I put my jacket on. I'm now getting hot. I'm going to turn that down to blue. It's on blue. That'll cool down now. Yeah. I've got to keep an eye on this line because I've cast out further. I've cast out to the left and don't want it going to the right and getting around that bloody groin because there's posts out after them red baskets. So yeah, where are we at? What can you see? So that is low water, tide started coming in now. I'll probably fish till 6, it's another 2 hours. Yep, so we caught the haddock on the cod rig, on the pennel. And it was hooked on the pennel hook. I think they're size 1/0s as well. I think they might be Sakuma Mantras, but it don't matter, it just needs to be a sharp hook. Reel's going out. See, I don't know whether that's the line in the waves, I'm going to have to check it out. Could be the line, don't want that getting washed on the beach. I'm going to reel that in, I think. It's quite hard with these waves, especially when it gets too dark, because need to see what that. Load of weed on it. That was a good chuck out and all, and I've got weed on. I'll get this weed took off. No need filming that. I'll take this weed off and I'll bring you back. See you in a bit. It's all wet, isn't it? drill this in, and then we'll have one more chuck out. Oh dear. Well, cheers filming. Well, that was a bit of a disaster. Since the tide's coming in, this beach has changed. It's been a lot easier while the tide was going out. There's not a lot of weed, but there's enough weed to block up the top eye. It's not a problem, hasn't bothered me, but I was straight out here, watched my line like a hawk, but it was snagged up. And out there somewhere, there must be a lot of weed or stuff. There's something out there, because I've pulled in a dogfish egg sac, 2 of them. One was already hatched, and the other one had the embryo still in it, which I walked down as far as I could along the groin, chucked it in the groin, where there was a load of rocks. It's got 2 choices down it, 2 chances. So I've been getting caught up. There's something out there, and there must be something out there for the dogfish to lay their eggs around, whatever it is. So it's got snagged up. I walked to the left, I walked to the right, and snagged up, pulled for a break. Now that's both fixed spools, caught up in a snag and snapped off and lost the rigs. Sorry about that, Withernsea, but there's now 2 snags out there, but within a couple of tides that'll get buried in the sand and it'll get deeper eventually. If you come down at low tide, there is 2 6-ounce SKMs with rigs and leader out there, so there's some gear for you to get. That's a challenge for you, isn't it? But this is Withernsea. I've enjoyed myself. I am going to call it quits now, because I ain't tying the leader on, because I was only going to have 1 more cast. So that I've got a bait ready for the next time I go fishing. I've enjoyed it here today. It's been lovely. It's not cold now either. Yes, I've got a heated jacket on, but I've only got it on low, and that's nearly too hot, but it's just, there's no chill, so I'm comfortable. But you don't want to know that, do you? But for those out there that do, get yourself an electric jacket. They're like a tank top, and it's underneath this hoodie. It don't take any room up. I don't know what it is. You'd have to ask my wife. She'd tell you. So questions down below to the wife for the heated jacket if you want to. Yeah, I've really enjoyed myself. It's been great meeting everybody. I met Ian and Kerry and Ian. I am shocking with names. It was great to meet you. I met another chap who didn't know who I was, and he was like, I'll watch it, I'll watch YouTube, I'll find you. I thought, yeah, good luck. John come down, didn't recognise John. That's how bad it is. I didn't even recognise John, but he brought me some cake, because I said, get the cake down there, mate, get the cake down. What else have I done? Mike Fox, I met Mike, great to see you. It's been a really good day. Had a chat with a few dog walkers. Yeah, and the cream on the cake is I caught my first haddock, so didn't measure it, I just wanted to get it back. So yeah, that was great. Yeah, so I came here today because I couldn't go anywhere else because the tides were shocking, and I don't want to fish at 11 o'clock at night, half 11 at night, so that's why I come here. I've enjoyed the day. I hope you enjoy this video, my loyal supporters and people that just drop in and think, oh, do you know what, he isn't that bad. We all have issues in life, don't we? Yeah, this has been Withernsea. Next time you see me, it'll probably be at the river. But the next time I get a shot at the week during the week, I shall come down here on the right tide, or I'll go to Hornsey. But I'll probably come here because it's not a bad drive to here compared to Hornsey or Easingen. I'll probably come here, time it right, hopefully get the right tide so I can fish it at high water, and see if we can catch some more haddock, maybe a cod. You never know. I don't mind catching flounders. I'll see you anon. It's soft. It's moist. I can't believe it.